Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report, because without you guys, well, I wouldn't be talking about the Dallas Cowboys on the way to my day job. And of course, you know, they tell me don't quit your day job because there is nothing here for you. Well, I got about 3.5 hours sleep last night. I'm actually headed back to work. It's going to be a long day. We're going to be working tonight, and I've got to do some stuff today to get this template and all that made. But, you know, I'm counting my blessings that I do have a job. Now, what's interesting is we as Cowboy fans have been going off about how bad we played this past week. You know, we looked awful, without a doubt. But here's the thing. We are 1-1. We do have a win in our division. And we've got a young, talented team. We can recover. We go to Arizona this week and get a win. Everything is, you know, copacetic. You look at our division, you know, the Eagles, they ended up losing this past week. You know, they're a young team coming up and stuff. You know, they're going to be tough. I said I thought they're going to be the second best team in the division. You had the Washington Redskins. They got a win against the Rams. And they're, you know, the Redskins, the dumpster fire. But then there's the New York stinking Giants, the team I said was going to regress. Where is Chris Sims? See, if I make mistakes at work, I don't have a job. If I were so far off on my predictions like Chris Sims, I definitely would be fired in my job. This guy, and I laughed at it in preseason when he was talking about the New York stinking Giants were the best team in the NFC. Now, it's still early. You know, I always tell you guys, don't get too excited and don't get too upset about what happens the first month of football, because you really don't know what a team is. You know, because teams will start off slow and, you know, get it together, but this may be one of those cases where it's time to push the panic button. Chris Sims thought that defense of theirs can win games for them. Yes, they have some problems with the offense, but that defense is so good. Well, that defense of the New York Giants last year was holding running backs to 88 yards rushing. Thus far, through 2 games, they're giving up 129 yards. Clearly not the same defense that was last year. And Eli Manning, well, he is consistent. He's still a turnover machine. He is still not really getting it. That offense is putrid. Their best running back only rushed for 29 yards. Not that we have room to talk since Zeke only had 8. But at least he had 104 last week. That offense of theirs is putrid. And now you even have the coach throwing the quarterback underneath the bus. So we as Cowboys fans, we need to relax. We need to be thankful for our blessings that we aren't the New York Giants. The Giants are a team that's built on a lot of high-priced free agents, that is getting old, their quarterback has lost it, and their coach is an idiot. Most of those things we don't have problems with. We do have one of those, but not all of them. So count your blessings, Cowboy fans. Even if you have to work on 3.5 hours of sleep, be thankful that you got a job. Be thankful you're not a New York Giant fan. I'm Mark Holmes. It's Cowboy Joe Boo. Michael's over here as well. And we're going to try and make it through the day. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Where the hell's my coffee?